Shit. Your dog. Sure.
He's over there.
Okay.
You're live.
Yo, we are live here. I didn't bring it. Okay, you got it on your phone? Oh, we can. So what's up, guys? This is Dante. We got my man Max Savage here. Kiki. See, I'm getting better at introducing people on here. But just testing it out, guys. You guys can go and talk to them if you want. But
Yo, what up?
Hello.
okay, so that's good. So we're doing our 3-year anniversary. 3 years, baby. Woo! And
Has it really been 3 fucking years?
it's been 3 years, man. Last week, since last Tuesday was our day, man. Yeah.
3 years.
3
No
years.
way. That
3
is
freaking years, man.
That's a
You,
long
you
Damn.
time.
didn't even wear your Why Date shirt, man. Shit. None of you guys did.
You
Dun-dun.
didn't
Just
tell us.
No, the funny thing is, so when I went to New York, I wore the white date shirt
Yeah.
like half of the time. I even took a picture of me up there because I was like, yeah, like I'm in New York. Like I'm wearing Timberland boots and
Yeah.
fucking a New York red shirt just walking around. Yeah, I say it, Timberland boots are not comfortable. They are not comfortable.
They look nice though.
They look
They
nice,
do.
especially
They
when
do.
they're clean.
Mhm.
But walking around in them for 6 hours, you're like, okay, I'm done. And like, typically I just be able to change my shoes. but
Yeah.
I'm in New York. I can't. I'm like, shit, I gotta wear these. It was so bad. I had to take them off and put on Doc Martens. That's
Alright.
terrible. That's like bad.
So you guys ready?
I'm ready to go.
You guys ready? Do we need to discuss the topics? Or you guys good?
See.
Alright,
Get my Timbos. These people can see this? Here are my Timbos.
I'm gonna start it on the.
So I got the rust. Ain't about that yellow.
Oh, nice.
Yo, what's up, guys? We're here on episode 12. Episode 12, season 3. I have to look back on it. I'll edit it later. But I'll edit it later. But it's Dante, the Silent here. We got Max Savage in here. We got Kiki here. And yeah, so this is our anniversary of 3 years, man. So I'm excited to be having Max Savage back on here again.
Yep.
So he's back. He's alive, guys. he survived the cold winter, the
That's what it
the
was.
north.
I went up north.
They went up north to Game of Thrones.
I was gonna say I heard Game of Thrones had a bad episode, and I was like, no, I'm coming back. I watched it, and I was like, hey, not bad. I've seen worse.
And now I'm not a big fan of North. That's just the Warriors lost, so now I'm not a fan of North now. I guess they're the North now, so I'm like, whatever.
I was so upset because I was like, man, I hope the Raptors win as a joke, and like they fucking. It's like, oh shit!
Yeah, they
like,
won because
sorry.
you said that.
Yeah, I know. See,
Yeah.
sorry,
damn you, man.
Sorry.
Not every Warrior fan that's gonna listen to this. They're gonna
Yeah,
be
they're
like,
I'm
like,
like,
fuck
it's
Max
'cause
Savage.
fucking, I've always liked the team. I've always liked the Raptors because their fucking logo is a dinosaur, like, and they're from Toronto. I was like, yo,
I forgot
you're
you're
a
always.
Canadian basketball team. That's I don't know. That's funny to me. It's like that's funny.
I forgot
it's like-
you're.
It's
I don't
like,
hate Toronto Raptors. I just don't like Drake.
oh yeah, no, I don't like Drake at all.
You
but-
can say I just don't. I mean, I used to like him, but he started just popping off and talking shit. So I'm gonna listen to none of his music until it's summer into summer. I'm gonna listen. No songs. I'll walk out in the club when they're playing it. I'm like, I'm out.
It's messed
Go.
up. I was listening to Drake on the way over here.
Were you?
Yeah.
Of course you would.
Forgot what song it was.
Yeah, you're all about the Canadian movement.
I mean, it's catchy. He makes some catchy tunes.
Listen, okay. I don't care what kind of tunes. His shit talk is not catchy to me. All right, he's gone too far. He's gone too far. He's gone too
I
far.
remember watching that kid back in Degrassi.
Me too.
Jimmy,
I watched that kid go through high school. Okay.
he's grown up into a fucking shit
Into a person,
talker.
for sure.
Yeah, whatever, man. No, Drake. If you listen to this, man, hey, stop talking mess about Clay. All right. But besides the fact, we probably wouldn't have had we probably would have had a podcast today because if they would have won, there would have been a parade probably last week.
Mhm.
I was ready to put my time off already, but it didn't happen. So
Time off for a parade.
yeah, man, I'm going to parade, dude. Hell yeah, man, Warriors fan. Anyways,
I'm honestly glad that I
Okay.
didn't win in that regard. Because, like, okay, so people know the reason why I haven't been here in a minute is because I moved to San Francisco and I've slowly moved all my shit out there.
Oh yeah,
And I've dealt with games out there before just because there's a game playing and everything's fucked.
it's gonna be
I'm
bad
like,
because they're
God,
moving it. They're
if
moving it.
they're, yeah, I'm so upset. I'm like, oh, Like I'm already looking at where it is and like where my bus lines are going to be to make sure I don't go anywhere near it on any game day. I'm going to have to start following sports so that way I can understand like
you got Giants,
what time I'm going to get home.
Warriors. That's like I said, maybe Niners, but they're going to be near Santa Clara, so you're good.
I was like Niners and Santa Clara, we're
So
good.
you're good. You're
But
good.
like I
man.
remember every time the Raiders played, and I used to get on the BART. It was god awful. So I had to go past Coliseum, and like the whole thing would be packed every fucking Sunday. I was like, oh, hate these
Our
guys.
Mondays and Thursdays.
Yeah, it sucked. I
but
hated it.
All right, so what are we talking about today?
Oh,
so
yeah.
we are talking about our topic is going to be. I mean, I could talk about last episode, but we don't really need to because I don't remember.
I wasn't here
What
for
was
it.
it again?
So today we're about rebounds.
It was
No.
a continuation of the one before.
Was that the one? The word continuation with?
I think it was.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's yeah. I think it was
The
18
exclusive talk.
exclusive talk. Yeah,
Yeah.
we talked about exclusive talk. Matter of fact, Max, it's been a while since you've been here, man. You don't know what's happening now, huh?
What's an exclusive talk?
So
Oh, that's the like, hey, yo, let's go steady. Talk?
No.
Like, oh, let's be exclusive with each other. Like,
Yeah.
only
Yeah,
date
like let's
each
go
other.
steady. Like let's just be together, you and I.
this is what we.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't see
Yeah.
I
anyone
brought
else.
you up. I remember I brought this hopeful. I brought up hopeful.
Oh fuck.
That was exclusive, and I was like, bro, Max needs to listen to this. All right, you're the reason why I didn't have a kid. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
saved you.
But I mean, that could have happened. I mean, I don't know if it would have happened, but it was getting to that part where I was so confused on the exclusive talk. I mean, like you can put more emphasis on that. What's your thoughts on it? Are you for exclusive talk? Because there's exclusive talk,
Absolutely.
there's dating, and then there's relationship.
Well,
So
I mean,
it's just like
I found out now that I'm just an old-fashioned person when it comes to dating
Yeah.
because I don't believe in like dating 4 or 5 people at a time.
Ahem.
And
Not-
I
I'm
just
not-
don't believe in it.
hey,
Like,
listen.
I believe in focusing all my time and attention into one person. You know, like I don't see how that's a bad thing.
This is why we started this damn podcast.
But what's
in the first
stupid is
place.
that so many people nowadays do. Like they're completely into dating, like not really dating. Like, yeah, we're going on dates, but we're not dating.
yeah.
It's like, well, that sucks. Like, what am I supposed to do with that information? Like, I feel weird if I'm dating somebody else because what if I just catch feelings more for them because I'm hanging out with them more versus somebody that I'd rather be with, which could be you. You know, like there's complications I feel, but people do it. I don't give a shit. I'm like, whatever. Do you? I think you should have the exclusive talk if you're somebody who wants to be in that position. There's also people that don't. Like, there's a lot of guys apparently out there. And I don't know how the fuck they get this to work. Because if I was a kid, he told me you can talk to a girl and be like, hey, I want to sleep with you, but we're not going to be together. I would have lost my shit. I would have been like, what? That's an option? Like, I thought porn stars can only do that. But no, nowadays you can just be like, hi, I'm trying to focus on myself. I'm trying to discover
Self-care.
who I am and,
Self-love.
you know, work towards my career and my goals. So because of that, I'm not going to be just dating you. I'm going to date multiple people. Number one, that makes no fucking sense. Like, I'm focusing on myself, so I'm going to have sex with multiple women and let you know that it's happening, but not know when it's happening.
I just not found that dating is that's what it is.
I'm like that now.
I thought that was just like talking to somebody, but yeah, I guess it's dating. I guess.
Yeah, nowadays it's dating, but it's not dating.
Yeah,
like there's
casual dating.
Yeah, there's levels to it.
So many
I'm like-
different levels. This is why I created this damn podcast.
Yeah,
This
it's
shit
only been
right here.
3 years, and
And we
already
still don't get
changing
it.
terminology.
We still don't
Shit's
get
still
it, guys.
changing.
We've been doing this for 3 years. Still don't get it. I'm still learning.
Look at his ears.
Oh,
He's like slowly popping up. Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
I
there's a
brought
dog
my
here.
dog in here because I needed a babysitter for the weekend. By
Yeah.
weekend, this is my weekend, so I'm like, yeah.
So this is where he's been. He's been with his dog the whole time. He's been.
Yeah, up in the mountains.
This is.
The mountains of San Francisco, chasing it with the dog. I've actually just been homeless. I just recently got rid of the fat beard because lice.
Oh yeah, you got rid of the beard.
You got
I
lice
actually-
in your beard?
No, I'm just kidding. no. I make sure everything's clean. Trust me.
Do you?
No, I had a huge beard. It was down to here, like for a while, and then it was a whole like only grow it out for about a year. Then I cut it, and then I grew it out again, and then I was like, fuck, it's hot. Like it was like 100 degrees in SF the other like last week. I was like, I can't take this shit. I'm cutting my face because right now I'm doing a can't cut my hair for a year. So far, it's out to here since March, I think.
Okay.
So
So yeah, man. I mean, of course, you would. Your thoughts would be for
staying
relationship.
exclusive.
I don't know. Exclusive is not the same. It's not the same. So everyone thinks it's the same. It's not, guys. All right. That was the whole point of the whole topic.
Mhm.
So it's not. It's different levels. right?
Different levels.
Different levels. So
But what's this topic?
This
about?
topic
What's
is-
It's
this
about
week's?
rebounds.
So okay, so all you basketball fans here, rebounds, right? Right? And you're like, remember that commercial they had with
that
the
they redid for a scary movie.
yeah, scary
It's
movie, right? Like so,
Skitching.
So speaking of like what Warriors should have done, but yeah, it's about rebounds. Okay, so rebounding is what is the definition of rebounding? Kiki.
So I put it's
Oh.
a short-lived relationship or encounter where one partner. Oops, that is my.
Your alarm?
My
I'll edit it
It's
out.
like, sorry guys, we gotta go.
I'll edit it out.
Where one partner whose emotional instability causes them to use the other person as a distraction in order to get over a breakup. Rebounds typically happen shortly after the breakup of a serious relationship.
Boom. Y'all hear that? I'm like, we like have too many more live streams here, man. All right.
Oh.
but yeah, so
you got some people on there.
I got like 2 people. I don't know who's on YouTube, but we're on the YouTube channel too as well. So if you guys are tuning in, thank you. But that is the definition of rebounding. And now it's pretty common now these days. I've noticed now a lot of people have just been like, "Oh, he's just my rebound guy," or he's my side piece, or she's my side girl, like, whatever. Like it's just like I got a rebound. I have my options. I think a lot of our generation does have a lot of options to do that, right? So, what is your guys' thoughts on? Because I don't have my thing; it's on my live stream.
Well, my
on
thing
there.
is
Like rebounding. Okay, have you been rebounded?
like who here
have you
has
done
been
rebound?
rebounded and who here has done the rebound.
I think I've done
Both.
both. Yeah,
I don't know if
Yeah, I've done
I've
both.
been a rebound. I might have. Like, to be honest, I might have. I just didn't care enough to
Yeah.
give a shit. But I've definitely rebounded before. I've definitely put that on somebody. Actually, as a terrible thing, fucking what's her face after my ex was 100% a rebound. Like, it was a week later.
Which ex?
The white chick,
The ex-wife or the
ex-wife. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I don't know.
Nobody else.
You say ex, I'm like, all right, it was ex-wife, ex. Remember, you were married, okay?
Yeah.
So would you say like anyone that you hook up with like immediately after your ex is a rebound?
Well, like you said, like it's got to be somebody you've been with for a long time. So like I was
Yeah.
married for a while, and we were together for like 5.5 years, and then like as soon as we split, I started seeing this chick like a week later. So for me, that's a rebound.
That's a rebound.
Like,
Yeah, I agree.
for sure. But I dated this chick for about a week, then we broke up, and then a week later started seeing this other chick. That's not a rebound, because there wasn't enough time in a week of being with somebody to be like, oh, there's a strong connection. It was mainly we went on a couple dates kind of a thing. So that's not a rebound, because that's just moving on to the next person. Like, you can't get hung up on fucking
So
a
what's the month gap or what's the day gap that's considered rebounding?
Well,
is it a month or is it like
week. It depends.
if it's considered a year after breakup or is it a month? Like what?
I think it's more of the intention. Like if you're hooking up with someone to intend to get over someone else, then that's a rebound.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're
So it doesn't
using-
matter how
Yeah.
many months or
Because like you
days.
can be with somebody for like, let's say 3 years. Like
Yeah.
you're with somebody for 3 years, but you lost interest a year into the relationship, and those 2 years are literally just there.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, like we're comfortable, like we live with each other,
Yeah.
like whatever the circumstances are or whatever. And you finally go, hey, like I'm not really feeling this or whatever. And you split, and then you find somebody. I don't find that person to be a rebound, because it's like, no, like you already kind of gave up a while ago, and you've kind of just sat there and kept the relationship going for the sake of the relationship going,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but you've already lost all the feelings of it. Like you guys weren't so far down that you're like trying to get married or anything.
Yeah.
So there's no, you guys had a mutual like goal of not going too far with it. But I feel like that's one where it's like, that's not a rebound,
Yeah.
because it's
Mhm.
like, no, I'm finding somebody new. I'm finally finding something that I haven't felt in a while, which is love or whatever the fuck. And here it is, blam. So that I believe, no rebound. But you
Okay.
could be with somebody for 6 months, be totally about them,
Mhm.
and then you get broken up with, or they get broken up, or you break up with them for some reason,
Yeah.
and then you get with somebody a week or even a month later,
Yeah.
but you're only getting with that person because you're so comfortable with being somebody. I think that is a rebound for sure. So it doesn't. I don't think there's a gauge on the exact like.
Yeah.
This is how
Mhm.
much time you have to give, because
It
that's
matters how the
bullshit.
person feels.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because people cope differently. Like some people, it's like mourning deaths. Like some people mourn deaths for fucking years, and you're like, dude, get over it. It was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, dead.
Yeah.
Some people get over it in a week.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people get over a death in a week or a relationship really in a week, but it's the given time. There isn't a exact. It just depends on the person who's involved in it.
Yeah.
But there's definitely actions and clues too. This is a rebound.
Yeah.
Like you can clearly be like, yeah, dude, you're rebounding, like for sure.
What would you say is some of the red flags
Of a rebound? Trying to redo everything that you were doing in your previous relationship. Like,
I mean, as an indicator for that person that is being rebounded on.
That's
like, how can you tell?
That's difficult. I don't know. It really depends. So if you are the person and you think that you're being a rebound, one is how they treat you in the relationship. Because like when I was with my wife and we split and I got with the next chick, it kind of just what it felt like was putting a hold on what was going on and then going, all right, like back with person A when I was actually with person B.
Yeah.
So like all the cutesy stuff, no, because I don't need to do that cutesy stuff. I've already done it before, kind of a thing in my head. So she would have to be the one to be like, oh, like let's go out, let's do this, and I'm like, oh, well, I've already. Oh wait, I guess we haven't, kind of. So it's like I said, I don't know if I've been rebounds. I can't really be like, here are the clues. But I have done rebounding, and I noticed that was what I was doing is like recreating every event that I had done in the previous relationship. Because when you're with somebody for 5 years, it's hard to find something new. So I just kept going to the same places that I had been to with girl A, and girl B started to catch like, oh, like I feel like you've been here. Like I feel like you've done this. Like let's do something new. And I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, oops. Hey, me too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much pro rebound. I encourage.
Wait, you're about it?
Yeah, I'm about rebounds. Yeah.
Well, okay. Are you talking about rebound sex or rebound relationship?
No, I mean, no.
Because like I've got nothing against a dude who's like heartbroken about one chick and needs to get his nut off. Like I get that, like for sure.
Yeah, I mean that too.
Are you really saying like, oh, like,
yeah? I mean, like
jump into another relationship.
Fuck it. Yeah. I mean, like stop moping around it. Like for me, I just feel like when I it's a single guy thing. When you find out a girl breaks up with her boyfriend, they're just like it's just like what I mean. Like, I'm okay. Like,
you just want to be. You want to be the rebound.
I was like, bam, right? It's timing. You got to. Like, I was telling you guys thought I was joking. I feel like I need to have an Excel spreadsheet. How many
how many times
6 months in, like, all right, you broke up with him. All right, well, I'll follow you next couple months. But it's just like, it's not a terrible thing, but it's just like I know single guys, we say this, but like I'd say this to all the single guys. We're like, when this girl is like very attractive, like, oh man, she's single. You're just like,
yeah.
So you're okay with being a rebound? Like it's like, fuck. I mean, because okay, here's what I feel like. Okay, when girls tell me like, hey, I'm just getting over my ex, I'm like, okay, I'll give you your space a little bit. But if I give out too much space, they have more options. Some other person might swoop up on them. So I just like, all right, I got to make sure I got to keep checking in because like I'm like,
sounds like a lot of goddamn work. That's way too much.
But it's like, but to me, I feel like it's just it's weird because like sometimes I don't believe it when they say, oh yeah, I just need some time. Like honestly, like come on, like it's like death. Like you've been dealing with this for a year now, all right? Like come on. But it's just
yeah, I'm kind of weird on the whole like people who wait that long.
Some people are just like, I just need to focus on myself. Like, I just need to focus on myself. I'm like, that's cool and all. That's fine. But in the meantime,
it takes them a long time to get over whoever they were with.
I mean,
especially if they're still in contact with them,
The only time I can let that slide is if they're married.
Don't be in contact with them.
No, I mean, if they're married, marriage that's a long process. Divorce is fucking forever. Like it's that I understand. Like you're just getting over a divorce.
Yeah.
A relationship, it's like they fucking you're like shit, man. Like I mean, it's hard for me to say that because like maybe like I give it like a month tops. Mm-hmm. Like all right, dude, if you're not like out in the market now, like this is maybe I just don't believe in
No, I mean but I think a month is a good amount of time for them to because it's also has to do with like there are people who I consider weak. Like I know it sounds fucked up to say this, but there are weak people who will like they enjoy that whole like, well, I want to blah blah blah. And it's like, no, I think you're purposely putting yourself in that spot.
But
like get yourself out of the wreck. Like if you've been broken up with
Yeah.
2 months ago
Yeah.
and you're purposely moping about it,
Yeah.
I feel like, nah, man, like get out there, get some dick or whatever you gotta do. You know?
Yeah, right. Get in, right.
So that that could kind of be a rebound, but I guess that is because they're still be thinking about who else
Yeah.
previous.
I mean,
So
it's
that's
just-
still a rebound,
Yeah,
but that's the only time I could be like okay with rebound.
Yeah.
Because the thing about a rebound is it's not fair on the person that you do it to.
It's not.
Because there is no future with that person.
Yeah, I mean,
Because you're building off of a previous future.
That's
so
true.
it's not their future.
so that's fine.
So I'm like, no.
No.
like
I don't agree with that.
what OTG just said, man. Look, hey, that's cool. I'm just trying to be a side dude. like, hey, man. So, but like, I think like, in honestly, like, it's just like it's fine if that's like the only time I really feel really like, oh shit, I'm definitely not gonna date this person is if like they cheated on me or cheated with me or you know what I mean? Like they cheated on their boyfriend with me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm definitely not gonna like. I don't see any potential. Like they're able to cheat on their boyfriend with anybody. Like if I was ever get something serious, like for sure, like that is like kind of a like you said earlier. I'm just like tired of my boyfriend or girlfriend. Like I'm just trying to like look for options as I'm dating. So then they cheat, right?
Yeah.
So like that's pretty much what happens. Like you just so like in your mind, like, well, shit, when did it end? When did this whole situation end? Like when did you get tired of this person? So like that to me, I was kind of like, okay, I won't be a dick like that. I'll be like, whatever, man. Like, but like, I'll give them time. Like, hey, just if you really want to do this, like just think about it. You know what I mean? So that's me being nice. Okay, I'm not that bad. Like I give them like I don't condone cheating. I'm like, hey, like figure out what you need to do, like with the situation, like you know what I mean? Like, and like they thought about it next day. All right, it's fine. I thought about it. I'm like, all right. I tried. I tried to be the good guy here. Like I was like, I'm sorry. Okay, fine.
So are you saying that you should disclose that? Like, hey, like, are you just down to hook up? Because I'm not over like my ex.
No, I mean I don't like say I don't go, hey, you broke up with your boyfriend. Like I don't just go in there like.
So how do you become the rebound? Because it sounds like that's what you like is to be the rebound.
Yeah.
So how do you jump into becoming the rebound? What is
like your spreadsheet, right?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
follow
You gotta
up
follow
with
up,
those
man.
girls.
You gotta follow up, bro. It's all the follow up.
Follow
Forces
up.
in the follow up. But no, honestly, like being single, like it's like I see potential in that person. Sometimes I'll see potential. So I'm like, you know what? If I ever would be a serious relationship, I can give it time. I'll give it some time for certain people. I'm just like, all right, cool. But other than that, like I don't see it as like a bad thing. Like I don't for me. But other people do. Other people don't want to be a rebound, and we probably could talk about that on what I know we had a section about that, like the common mistakes, the common things that we deal with as far as being a rebounder. And one of them is definitely them leaking, like having those bad relations poured on from the last relationship. So they pour all those feelings and whatever they had in their last relationship into that scenario. So that's also can be a bad thing. Like that can happen to me, like if I'm doing what I'm doing. And I don't want to deal with that. Like I was like, I don't want to deal with like all the other things that you're dealing with in your previous relationship and you're gonna put it on to me. Yeah. That no. Like I actually give it some time. Like, all right, well, I don't know how long they've been broken up. I don't, you know what I mean? But that's happened a few times. And that's not fun at all. And then that's the cons of doing that. I think there's more. I mean, to me, I see more pros, but there's some cons to it. And I think I've talked about it on there, but it's on our little.
Oh, here you are.
Is it? Yeah. So I mean, we can talk about that too. I mean, we already discussed this. Have you ever used someone as a rebound? Did you tell them?
Have you ever used somebody?
But I'm gonna take it. We're gonna try to break it down in like different quadrants, guys. So that way you guys can, we can dissect it easier for this whole because I'm getting more organized. I'm working on getting organizing, like working on it, guys. So bear with me. So, I mean, the rebound question we get. I mean, we talked about that, but yeah, the question we could ask each other: have you guys done rebounding? Because I've just been just a rebounder.
Yeah. I've done the
rebounding.
You know what I mean? Because like I said, you guys been in relationships probably way more than I have. So I've been the rebounder. I'm like Klay Thompson. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So I'm actually the rebounder.
So Kiki, what is your stories then when it comes to it?
Well, I've definitely been rebounded on. So actually, he was actually broken up with his ex for over a year. And they were together for, I think, around 8 to 10 years.
Fuck.
Yeah, so a long time. But he convinced me that they were over because they haven't spoken for over a year. And we dated for, I think, around 6 months, and we were official for 1 month.
Mhm.
And it was moving really fast. Like, he introduced me to his family, and we went on like a trip with all of his friends and everything. And then he broke up with me like shortly like after that. And a month after he broke up with me, he got back with his ex.
Oh, that's god awful. You know he was talking to her at the end. Like, there's no
I
like, oh, I haven't
know.
spoken to you in a while. You don't walk up in a fucking
Yeah.
coffee shop and be like, hey, let's rekindle 8 years, bitch. Like, nope, that.
Yeah, so I was definitely a rebound.
Oh shit.
And that wasn't even, it wasn't like a week after they broke up. It was a year after they broke up.
Whatever.
And now they're married now, and they have a kid.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
Were they married
Ouch.
before?
Yikes.
No, they weren't. They were just together for a really long time.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you feel about that? Like, you just
I
like
was heartbroken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that's, I mean, I can see it being a hurtful thing, being the rebounder. And I think we typically know in our mind, like, oh, well, I feel like I'm being rebounded, but I don't think they're doing that to me. So I think that's probably
Mm-hmm.
when you found out that you were the rebound, you were just like,
I didn't find out until after
See.
it was over.
so those are the ones that suck.
You just found
Okay.
out on Instagram and you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
they
shit.
post a picture together, and it's like, what the fuck?
It's like, what am I doing?
Wow.
Okay, so in instance, have you done the rebounding? Or I've done
yeah, definitely. I think after every relationship that ended, I rebounded on someone.
Ooh.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
So it's just from rebound to rebound.
So you've been the victim, now you're
But it
Like
wasn't dating
victim.
though; it was just hooking up, rebounding.
oh
Yeah,
okay.
I feel there's a difference between also. I mean, there's not one. Actually, I think the dating rebounding is worse than a hookup rebound. A hookup rebound, I think, is still okay. Because, I mean, you're just, like, getting frustration out. It's not good. And, again, it's not good for the party person that you're doing it with.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, it's not also that bad because there's no real harm in a hookup, I guess. As long as
Is
you're,
there?
You know, no, there's not. Like, as long as you're both single, like, there shouldn't be any harm in it, you know?
Yeah, I guess so. When you harm could come when you
But
catch
if
feels.
a rebound relationship, I think, is way worse.
Yeah.
Like you're doing that on purpose. But at the same time, like, I didn't know I was rebounding until like 3 months in, I was like, oh shit, like I'm just trying to live this same relationship. Oh fuck. And that's when I was like, oh, well, I should probably change this, and tried to fix it so that way I could make it work. But that relationship didn't work. So
I mean, what about you, man? I mean, did you get hurt when you feel like you were getting rebounded, or
because I don't think I have that.
Devin?
Like,
You don't know that you know of.
well, that's what I'm saying, that I know
That
of.
you know.
I mean, they must have been pretty clever with it because like there's nobody that I was with that like started dating somebody immediately after me.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't really get with people who like start dating somebody immediately as well.
Yeah.
Someone's out there.
Wow.
So that's why I was like, I don't know if it's happened to me. If it has, kudos to them. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't feel bad for it because it never really happened.
Yeah.
Like the girl that I'm with now, she was that non-casual dating somebody, I
Yeah.
guess,
Mhm.
or casually dating. Sorry, that she
Oh,
was casually dating somebody. So it's like, yeah, like they were seeing each other, but they weren't like really together. So, you know, she was able to go out and like go on dates with other
Mhm.
guys as well. And he was like,
But like,
dating
were they
other
hooking
chicks.
up though?
I guess I'm not sure. I don't know. Like, serious, but they were like together, but not because
Yeah.
that's like what people do now. And then she ended it like completely, and then got with me.
Mm.
But I don't think that's a rebound because she didn't want to be in that form of. She's a chick who wants to be in relationships,
Mhm.
but he was like, no, like he was the I'm trying to focus on myself kind of guy. So
Oh,
she's
okay.
like, well, that's why she was trying to find somebody else and like go out with dates with other people, but she didn't find anybody that she liked until
Yeah.
she met me. And she was like, oh, this guy's cool and everything. And she like on a whim went, fuck it, I'm gonna end it with this guy, and then try to see if I could pursue with that bearded dude across the street. And luckily for her, it worked out well because she was worried at first. So she was like, oh, like I didn't know that you actually wanted to be. I thought you were trying to be like all the other guys because this has happened like multiple times
Yeah.
out here. And I'm
It's
like,
I
nah,
feel
I'm,
like it's a Bay Area thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, man, I'm fucking not like that. I'm a
Yeah.
good, decent person.
Yeah.
What are you doing, dog? Trying to cause a ruck.
But
Thank you, Apollo. Follow him on Instagram. Apollo, no.
but I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like, I mean, probably have more questions about that, but this in general, I think I've already said it that I'm not too against it. If you, I'm like all about the rebounding. So, but in that scenario, it's just I can see it hurting people when you feel like you're being rebounded because you feel like you're being cheated out, and you're just like, man, what? I saw potential in this person, but like I think I go in thinking like, I don't really see much. You know what I mean? I don't see much, right? So I don't get really too connected.
Well, yeah, but you're not a person who really wants to be in relationships to begin with. So it's like for you, it's easy to be like no offense, but it's easy for you to be like, well, fuck it, on to the next one. Right? Versus me, I'm more. I want to be in relationships, so it hurts me more to be in that situation.
I saw potential, but it's just, you mean?
You're like, no.
It's I guess not. But what other question we had? I know we had some things to organize. It's all on my phone. I wish I had it. So we did things digitally here, man. We don't have paper anymore, pen and paper. We moved on. All right, so common mistakes. We talked about that. Yeah, did you guys fill out the rebound? It sucked for you guys. Not me. But I feel it. There's people out there that feels me, right? So rebound indicators. Just broke up with the ex. So you guys know there's indicators to when you find like you're being rebounded. Just broke up with their ex, right? They talk about their ex a lot.
Yeah, that's a huge.
They move too quickly in a relationship. Yeah, that's those are indicators. I think that's the things that we can all agree on for that for sure. I mean, I'm sure there's more to add to it.
They move too quickly as if they're trying to pick up from what they left off at their last relationship.
It's like this is what I didn't have. So
I'm just thinking about it. I think I actually was rebounded.
Are you thinking of indicators?
That comes up, I'm like, wait a second. No, this sounds familiar. There was one person who was rebounded out there, or she was rebounding me.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I'm cool. And I just like ended it. So like I could have been rebounded. Could have.
I'm telling you, those indicators, if you guys feel like you are, like, I mean, I don't know how to get out of that, but that's it, guys. Like literally, that's you're being rebounded. I see those indicators all the time. Oh, okay. But someone's laughing. All right. So I think that's funny too. I'm sorry. But we shared our rebound stories. I'm sorry, I'm just going through our things. Oh, we have more. That was it?
No, that was it.
That was
Did
it?
you add anything?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But I think we talked about our stories. I mean, I haven't really talked about my rebounding stories. Like me being the rebounder, because I really technically didn't have one. Maybe I was getting over someone. Maybe I was hurt before, and I was getting over someone, and I had to think in my head like I gotta have a rebounder just to not think about this. So I've been hurt before. At season 2, you guys heard it. Hawaii, you guys heard it before. That was lightweight. That was a lightweight feels. I was catching it. Shrug it off. But yeah, and that was my quick remedy is to kick myself back into it, just to talk to someone else. You know what I mean? Like my go-to was just to not think about it. And I think that's some people do it. And I see it as a bigger light. Most people just go, you know what? And they hear it from their friends too, like just move on, like talk to someone else. Like they're just like, oh, it's so hard, but then they do it, right? So yeah. But what hurts more? It's so hard, but then they do it, right?
I was like, I need to get on this so I can do one thing.
Oh yeah.
Hop on.
Oh, you're on it?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
What are the questions?
Someone just asked.
Just wanted to pop in and be like, hey.
Doesn't hurt. Stupid.
2 seconds.
But I mean, I don't know if you guys. I mean, that's pretty much. I mean, unless we're gonna add anything else about rebounding.
I mean, again, like if I had more experience with it, then I'd be like, yeah, like I got more to say. But honestly, I've done it once consciously.
Yeah.
I didn't feel good after the relationship was done, so I was like, I'm not gonna do this again. Which is good.
It's the worst when you're hooking up with someone, but you're thinking about someone else.
Ooh.
I feel like that's a rebound.
Yeah, that's pretty reboundy. Yeah. That sounds pretty bad.
Ooh, and one girl actually told me, I'm just getting over my ex. I just need dick. I was like,
Yeah, I mean, I've had guys that were like, hey, like, I don't care if you rebound off of me,
Yeah, guys, it's like different. Guys are like, man, I mean, for you, it's, I don't mind. I don't mind.
Yeah, because they're like, man, I'm just here for the sex.
Yeah, like, oh, you're not going to date me?
What's
all right.
the downside? Yeah.
Right? Guys are just, we're kind of like that. Some of us are just like that. I mean, it's like, we're okay with it, But, women might be a little different. I mean, coming from a women's perspective, I guess I could say that. Like, are women more open to doing rebounding? Because I know I can't speak for all the women, but like, because how guys are like, oh, I mean, if I get mine in, it's okay with it, right?
Yeah,
But
which is
for-
fucked up to say, but it is true. Like,
Yeah.
like I wouldn't be opposed to being rebounded as long as there's no relationship to it. Like if it was a rebound hookup, totally fine. So
Yeah.
it's like, wait, so as long as you don't call me the person's name, I think I'm cool.
Right?
'Cause that's where it's like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you talk to
Ruins
someone
the
who's
mood.
freshly
Yeah.
just got out of a relationship?
Would I talk to
Yeah.
someone? No.
No? How, would you like wait a couple weeks, or what if the person's like super attractive, you vibing with this person, but they just got broken up with their ex? And like, what if you had a relationship with this person prior, and you're like, oh, well.
Oh, you mean like we were talking before, they
Yeah.
were in a relationship and then they broke up
Yeah.
and then like we're picking
Yeah.
up? Maybe in that case it would be kind of different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she said, like, you jumping into something knowing you're still hurting about your breakup. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it could be a long void that you're going down of. Freaking Will's on. Will's on. Anyways, yeah, I mean, I can see it hurting if you're not like getting over it and you're just kind of just jumping ship. I think eventually you're just like it's going through a void of just depression, and I think it just slowly gets worse and worse because you're going through the same scenario with the same person you're with. Like, oh my gosh, the same as my ex, or she's the same as my ex, and you're just still jumping ship. Yeah, that can hurt. That's really toxic. Yeah, it could be.
I feel like before you jump into another relationship, you need to be completely over your past
You have to be.
relationship.
Previous one.
You have to be completely like
You kind of have to like heal on your own
Yeah.
first.
heal and then do it. Yeah. Most people heal faster than others. Like I see people who really heal a lot faster. Just like, all right, week, all right, let's go. Like literally, my friend just literally had a baby mama, and like he was cool. Like the next like week or two, like, are you sure you cool? You want to like kind of chill? Like, I mean, you got a kid with her? Like, it's cool. Let's go out, man. But then like, so he was fresh out the game. Okay, like he didn't know how. Because he's been in a relationship with her for maybe about 4 or 5 years.
Mhm.
I was like, hey man, listen, the game is not the same anymore. You're gonna go through some rejections, dude. Like, it's not a, I'm gonna let everybody know, like a caution, all right? When you go in a rebound and you've been in a long relationship, like a 5-6 year relationship, and you try to jump into the game, you're gonna go through some rejections. You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna like some people are like, oh, like you, like, oh what? Like, you're new to the game, and it's just like I think that's what happens. I think I've seen it happen a few times where people are just like, so for him, he's getting back, but he recovered like in about a week. Like he was cool. Like, he's back on the grind, but it was just he called me because people call me like, oh man, Don's always single. He knows us. He knows all the spots, right? So I'm like the beacon of hope for for that. Man, you go on YouTube too? Jeez, bro. But I don't know if that answered your question, but hopefully it did. I know it's kind of late for everyone to be on a Tuesday night, so I expect a lot of people on, but I think you guys are coming on and tuning in. But I don't know. I have anything else I need to add for this. I mean, you.
Like I said, if it was something I had more experience with, then obviously I'd have more to say. But
Yeah.
it's like I unfortunately no.
You don't?
Like until I just remember that I was definitely rebounded.
I mean,
or I was about to be rebounded on, so I was like, nah, fuck that shit.
Oh no, he peed on the carpet.
Oh no. You'll show you?
yeah, man. That's what I was worried about.
It'll be fine. I'll clean it up.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, I don't have much to say too. I think I've said my piece about it. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in and happy 3-year anniversary. We're gonna keep doing some more podcasts. If you guys are big fans and listening to us, please comment below. That way we can get more episodes and more content out there for you guys. And yeah, tune in. It's I don't have anything else to say. Thanks for tuning in, guys, on a live stream. And that's it, guys. Have a nice night.
Bye.
Boom.
Took me a minute to figure out where the YouTube was, though. I was like, where? I didn't know you had a YouTube. Oh, you can make this live thing. This is dope.
In the stream too.